So my name is Rose Lounsbury, and I am a minimalism and simplicity coach, speaker, and author.
And what inspired you to come to this event?
What inspired me was just that Emily and James, they talk so much about mindset as well as business, because I think out in the world I've seen coaches that talk about one or the other, but very rarely do you see people who integrate both really seamlessly, and so that's really what attracted me to them and to this event.
And what's your one big takeaway from this experience, this 3-day experience?
My biggest takeaway is that I need to be more open to new experiences, new ideas, and to receiving the abundance of the universe, because I think even throughout part of the event, I felt really, really closed. And then just the last day, I suddenly felt this great opening inside of me. So my biggest takeaway is that I need to be open and realize that there are just more possibilities out there for me than I can even imagine. And when I see it in other women who are doing just incredible things in their business, when I see it in them, I know that it's out there and it's available for me, but I have to be open to receiving that. So that's a huge takeaway for me.
And what's your experience been with the other women that are here?
It's been very awesome meeting so many different successful women, and it really inspires me to want to be more like them, because I see women who are doing maybe similar things to me or different things from me, and they're being wildly successful, and also that they're so nice. And I think that was something that I was worried about, like, oh, I'm going to be in this room with really successful women and I'm not going to fit in and nobody's going to want to talk to me. But I have not found a single person who was not very open, saying hello, willing to sit down and talk to me. And it doesn't seem to matter what stage you are at your business. Everyone is so welcoming, and it really does feel like a sisterhood. And so that was a huge surprise, and it's been awesome.
So good. And what about the other speakers that have been here, the other speakers that have been presenting? How's that experience been?
The speakers have been amazing. I cried so much the first day. They just have blown me away, and I took copious notes. I filled up my notebook the first day and had to start a second notebook because I was getting so many great nuggets of wisdom, and I think I have enough Instagram quotes to last me for like a year on Instagram from just the amazing things that I've heard people say. So the speakers have been absolutely top-notch, and I will say the best speakers I've seen at any event I've ever been to.
If someone was considering this event, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to make the leap and go for it, because you're going to have fear come up. You're going to feel like you're not worthy. You're going to feel like you don't belong, and you need to put all that aside and go for it. Because if you feel called, even a little bit called to do this, it means you need to do it. And I know that because I had to overcome fear to come here, even in the days leading up to it when I was feeling like I don't belong to be in such a beautiful place. I had to overcome that. And so if you feel like you don't belong, that's probably an indication that you need to get yourself there so that you can find out that you do.
If you were to finish this sentence, because of this event, I've realized, and I'm going to take action on. Because of this event, I've realized.
Because of this event, I've realized that there are just endless possibilities out there for me, and I'm going to take action on being confident in myself and trusting myself enough to know that I can start on the path and I can open myself up to receiving those possibilities for myself.